Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while. So today I am going to be taking a look at the Pirate Bay bundle. And what is the Pirate Bay bundle? Well, it is a bundle of games put together by a guy named Moshboy, I think. I'm gonna put it in the description, both the link to downloading it and his Twitter, I think. But basically, that's what it is. It's 101 indie games put together in one bundle, and with the consent of the actual developers. So it's an illegal bundle. I mean, it's a legal bundle, downloadable on an illegal website. Actually, it was quite a while ago since I actually downloaded this, so I'm not entirely sure if it's still up there, since they have taken down the Pirate Bay once before. But anyway, let's get right to it. To unlock a new level, you will have to save at least 10 clones from the previous level. You can mute the game at any time by pressing M. Very much a much needed pointer in this game, I can tell you, because not only is it like from the clones all the time, but it's like the most annoying music as well. A long time ago, in a castle far, far away, an evil scientist was building his own clone army in order to take control of the galaxy. Fortunately, the scientist was just a dumb nerd, and his experiment failed as he was slowly dying from moronicness. Some clones survived though, and now they want to leave the scientist's castle. They represent the next step in human evolution, and are truly a weapon of mass destruction. However, due to the aborted experiment, those masterpieces seem to have a weakness, a major weakness. All the clones share one brain. The same brain. So, 45 guys with one brain is basically a game where you control, from the beginning, 45 clones and try to make them all reach the exit. The tricky part about the game, which is also a very interesting game design perspective, even though it's very easy to make, is that every single one of these clones listen to the same commands. So you use the arrow keys to move them around, and as you move any one of them around, you move everyone around, which makes it quite difficult from time to time to actually keep them all alive, or to keep track of them all, since they're going to get stuck in different places, etc, etc. Overall though, it was quite an easy game in my opinion. I finished all of the 4 levels pretty quickly, and yeah, well, either way, interesting in design, not so much of an interesting gameplay, I guess. I beat that game, yay! The next game, known as A Lonely Moon, well, what is there to say about this game, really? It's basically a very simple platformer. You can obviously move left and right, you can jump, and you can dash across the screen. And the dash is just as long as you want it to be. As soon as you release it, it stops. And that is basically the controls, and it's really easy. It took me like 3 or 4 tries maybe, and then I had cleared the entire game, because apparently there was just a tutorial level. Or maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. Like, when I got to the end, I was teleported back to the beginning of the map. And yeah, I don't know what to say about this, really. I can't really grade it. It's too easy. There we go. Wait, so I already finished the game? That was the game. That was the game. That was the game. Yeah, okay, so I died twice. I think. Alright, that was the game, guys. 10 out of 10. Definitely. Somewhere an egg hatches. The next game we're gonna talk about is Abandoned. A game that I actually kinda like. It's an exploration game where you pick up power-ups and oxygen, etc. to be able to advance any further, and also to increase the time that you have to complete the game, which is what oxygen does. The game also has a very interesting and dark atmosphere, and a very moody background music and all that stuff. So it's really cool. I did not get too far in this game though. I've never been a big fan of backtracking, where I have to go back and figure out what the hell I just missed. And yeah, there was a lot of that in this game, and when you kind of get stuck, you just kind of lose your patience with it. Or, well, at least I do. I would imagine that a lot of people, especially those, of course, that are into exploration games, would really enjoy this one. And even I, who did not get very far and who are not into exploration games that much, still like this one. So I would definitely recommend it. I'm about to give up on this game, guys. It's an interesting and good game, but I have no idea where to go at this point. I feel like I've been everywhere and not sure what I'm supposed to do either. So, yeah, this is Abandoned for you guys, and my faith in myself abandoned myself while playing this game, so... Wow, that was also a loading screen that I did not see coming. Alright. Suddenly I don't feel as bad about my drawing skills. Is this game? No, okay. This game is called Abomination. Its main mechanics are basically jumping and climbing walls. And yeah, you go through different levels, kind of like a platformer, and you overcome the challenges that are placed before you, and you grab the teddy bear at the end of the level. I don't know if there's supposed to be some kind of symbolism, an abomination chasing after a teddy bear or whatever, but maybe it's just supposed to be cute. I don't know. I know some people that kind of relate to that, I guess. But either way, yeah, it's a pretty fun game, It doesn't really revolutionize in any shape or form, but it's fun and it's challenging in the way that it should be. Although sometimes it can be fairly frustrating. Either way, I would definitely recommend anyone to play it if they want a few minutes of fun at least. All right, here we go. I have to somehow be super careful about this. Damn it. Alright. Okay. I'm trying my best to not slip, to not jump straight down, but damn it, this is hard. Dude, I was on it. I was trying to jump. Wow, okay. Fuck. Come on. Yeah, okay, let's go that way. That works too. Okay. I'm not gonna fail this early on in the game. I'm not going to. I don't give a damn. I'm not going to. I'm playing an Egyptian golem, for fuck's sake. I'm not gonna fail with that. Oh, damn it. Seriously. Okay, I'm going out too fast at this point. I just need to sneak over the edge like this, like so, and then... Okay, I don't know how to do this, honestly. It's like... Can I go? Wow, that was how fucking easy this game was. You just had to push downwards at the edge and it will climb down climb down the edge of the cliff. Listen well, traveler. A temple, very old, built from the demon king Ahriman, with an infinite amount of gold. This is no ordinary temple, though. It holds a certain price. Some may think it's a myth, a carpet that flies. Take my sword in hand. Take my sword in hand and brave this very place. Grab as much as you can, but death you will soon face. Ahriman's Treasure, yet another game that I quite enjoyed playing. Now, it gets boring really quickly though. It's very simple, just fly through the dungeon, survive for as long as you can, grab as many coins or treasure or whatever you want to call it as you can, and that is it. It's the game in its entirety. Although the challenge and the gameplay itself, and not to mention the artwork, makes it a pretty nice game. And yeah, I'd recommend it. Come on. I mean, this game is fun. It's just a little bit frustrating. Oh fuck. Okay, it really started going quickly there, but 42 seconds. I'm getting closer. Alright, so we've gotten to Akasa. I don't really know where to start on this one. Like, the controls are like driving a wheelchair with a fucked up tire, basically. It's like, how do you even control this? I felt dizzy while playing the game. The graphical design is very poor, in my opinion, because it feels like it's all blending together. I could barely tell what was enemies, but I eventually assumed that everything was enemies. Yeah, like, no, I don't like this game at all. It's just terrible. It's just all outright terrible. I wasn't even sure when to bomb or when to do the laser or whatever, and I even played the tutorial level. So yeah, I don't know. I would not recommend this game to anyone, honestly, even those of you that actually like the kind of space arcade shooters or whatever these are called. Because it doesn't even look like a space arcade shooter, to be honest. But either way, yeah, no, this game, no. The next game is called Beta Soup. Fuck it. Well, either way, it's an interesting game. You go around as this thing, whatever I am, and it's a typing game. So you type different things, and in that way, I guess it's like it's kind of like an exploration game. Well, it probably is an exploration game. Probably qualifies to be standing under that genre. But yeah, you type and then you kind of figure out what you're supposed to type in what situations. I did not get very far in this one because it was pretty hard figuring out what the hell I was supposed to do. But it was pretty interesting, and I might get back to it someday. Look at Camille. Switch the switch. Okay. Yeah, maybe that was okay. Move right. Move left. Now we need to switch the switch again, because apparently you couldn't even move past there without that being switched. Blockage. This one took a little while to figure out. It was my first impression was that it looked kind of like Snake, or I thought that you were supposed to cover the entire floor before you moved on to the next room, but that was not the case. And then I figured out, well, it's really weird, but I can just move directly to the next room. But then as I progressed more and more, I realized that I had to move in a certain way in the previous room to advance in the next one. Which is a very interesting concept, although not something that I'm particularly interested in. So yeah, it's a good game. It's interesting. It took some effort, but yeah, Yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone that likes that type of game. Okay, this one I'm just gonna give up on. But yeah, interesting concept to say the least. Just to make use of that sort of snake concept, but to incorporate the previous level into the current one is very interesting. So yeah, I'd give that a thumbs up. That's for sure. Whoa, that's Zoom, dude. Woo. That is a bunny, by the way, I think. No, wait, it isn't. The last game of today is called Bunnies Back Into Your Cage. And what can I say about this game? Well, it's a puzzle game of sorts. A very different one at that, but yes, a puzzle game where you have a carrot and you have a cage, and you are supposed to lead the bunnies with the carrots into the cage. However, sometimes the bunnies slash cage is placed in a very how can you put it, troublesome position, and then you'll have to rearrange the landscape to make it work. And yeah, that is basically what the game is. What I felt about this game was that I did not feel motivated to complete it, because in the end, like, rearranging the landscape was so impractical, I guess you could say. It took so much time, and it wasn't like, it didn't feel good or anything like that. So you ended up just not feeling like doing a new level after you had finished the last one. So yeah, that is the only complaint I have. It's a decent game, I guess. You could definitely, if you like puzzles and stuff, you could probably get a few minutes out of this one too. But I guess I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I would probably not even remember the game, except for being a hassle. I hope you enjoyed watching me play through all of these random indie games. And as I said, I'm gonna put a link to the description. I'm gonna put a link to the description in the Pirate Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna put a link to Pirate Bay in the descriptions. In the descriptions, I have several. I'm never gonna get this right, am I? I can put a link. I'm going to, actually. It's just not that I can. I'm going to put a link to the download link to this bundle in the description, and I'm also going to put a link to Mosh Boy, I think it was. I'm just gonna check real quick. Mosh Boy's Twitter in the description as well. So there you have it. I hope you will tune in for the next episode as well, and have a good time until then. Bye bye.